Hello guys and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to help you guys beat Trial of Ascension floor 80 on normal, of course. And while I was making my notes for this video, I realized that this is going to be one of the easier floors. I mean, if you this is probably going to be one of the easiest floors for you to beat, because beating this stage is going to be really simple. I mean, incredibly simple. But I guess you'll figure that out as we go through the waves and all that stuff. So as per usual, before we start the video, we're going to figure out a theme. Before we build the team, we're going to figure out what the theme is of this fight or this stage. And, I mean, it's not going to take that much to figure out that they're going to try to debuff you with bombs and even continuous damage. So what they're hoping to do is to just place tons of debuffs on you and make you take big damage. And if you allow them to do that, yes, this will be a very difficult floor. And I mean very difficult, but it's really not going to be that hard to beat them. So how about this? How about we go and not waste any time? We're going to go into the team building screen and make our team. So when building our team, of course, the first thing we're gonna think of is immunity. We're gonna bring units that can prevent enemies from placing debuffs, and we're gonna do it at a consistent rate. Units like Thrawn obviously works here. Everyone gets a Thrawn in the beginning. Units like Lulu work, but you can also just use units like Veramos, since Veramos does have his passive cleanse. The only reason I would recommend bringing immunity is potentially for the waves leading up to the boss. I mean, you're still going to have units in here like Clara. She's the fire puree that you've seen in a couple stages before this one, where she can stun you, and if she stuns you and she locks your team, if you're a beginner to this game, your units don't exactly have the most HP, so it can be very easy for your team to get locked in and just damage, and your nukers die, and it's just the butterfly effect, right? It's a chain reaction of just terrible things happening. So bring units like Thrawn or Lulu, really dependent on what you need. Lulu if you need tons of heals, if your team is squishy maybe. But I think Thrawn works just fine. But yeah, they're all they're gonna do is really place bombs. And if you're scared that they're gonna not outspeed you, there's no way they outspeed you. But if you're scared that they're somehow gonna get bombs in anyways, again, you could also secure it by bringing units that stun, like Veramos, or what was the other unit? No, I'm not thinking of. Well, stun, freeze, whatever it may be, just any unit with an ability effects. So Veramos does work here. Spectra works here. If I can think of a different unit, I mean, he works here. He's not built completely, but he works here with his what was it? Skill 3, where he stuns enemies. So even though he's not completely ruined all the way, or not, he's not built completely, he's not awakened or anything yet, we're gonna throw him in there just for fun. I think it'll be pretty fun. Units that reduce attack bar, obviously, like Spectra, but that'll work just fine. We want to prevent the jokers from moving. I gave him threat levels. We were doing threat levels in the last video. Jojo, the fire joker, is one of the units that are going to be in here. I say that Jojo is 3 out of 10. Like, that's his threat level. I mean, he's not really much of a threat and can only do harm if you really don't prepare. Bringing immunity alongside stuns will render him completely useless, which is facts. So Spectra and the Wind Phantom Thief. I can't remember his name. I can't remember the Wind Phantom Thief's name, but we're gonna use those. I mean, I know Jojo is fire, but whatever, it'll work. And Leebly is the Dark Joker, which is also in here, and he's pretty much the same as Jojo, but he counters. But we're gonna stun the enemy, so it doesn't matter if he counters. But now we're left with Sierra. By the way, Leebly, I gave it 3.1 because it's exactly like Jojo, except again the counter. So 0.1 for counters. But for Sierra, I gave her a 7 out of 10. I said if Sierra goes unchecked, she can quickly take out your squishy units like Crow or Naomi with her bombs. At the end of the day, though, units like Lauren can easily prevent this. So what I mean by going unchecked is if you don't bring units like Lauren that will reduce her attack bar on a consistent basis, if she does get a turn, she will aim for your squishies. she will aim for your squishier monsters like Naomi or Crow, place that bomb, and if you can't find a way to cleanse it off for some reason, that bomb will explode, and now your tanky, or not your tanky, but your damage dealing units are dead, and now it's taking you longer to beat the stage. And I don't know, maybe some of you might die because of that. I don't think you will, but by all means. But yeah, there we go. So Lauren works, and then in reality, you could bring any other unit you want. So like for the recommended beginner team, I put Vermos, Frawn, Lauren, which is the first three, and then Crow or Naomi, and then Spectra. So this is what I was thinking. What was it? Frawn, Vermos, Lauren, Spectra, and then like Crow. Like this obviously works. This is a beginner team and it works. I mean, everyone has these units. But again, we're going to go with this. And then, heck, let's not use Crow this time. I want to be weird and use Naomi. It's not weird, but do I want to use Naomi? Yeah, let's just use Naomi, just for the sake of it, for funsies. Vertiheal obviously works here too, but just use whatever you want. I mean, this is quite an easy stage. So first wave, I said just bring immunity and CC. It really doesn't matter who you focus here. I mean, it's obvious who you want to focus first. You want to focus the Grim Reapers first. The trees can't really do anything. They stun on their first skill, but we do that on our third skill. Boom, we missed the tree. But Naomi's gonna come in here, do pretty good damage. Oh god, I gotta show you guys their runes afterwards. We'll do that. Boom. Do this. So just aim for whomever. It really doesn't matter on this first wave. I mean, the enemies are just really weak. That's what I was saying. I was surprised. I forgot that there are trees this high up. But yeah, don't worry. I'll help you guys get through it anyways. Even though I doubt you guys needed my help for this. But doing it anyways just in case. So with the second wave, I say bring units that stun, like Veramos. So we do have the Wind Phantom Thief. I need to remember his name, for God's sake. But we're going to reduce their attack bar with Spectra. Any units that might be close to getting a turn will reduce their attack bar. I should have actually done it to declare, because I have a better chance at stunning the Harpy. But we'll attack all enemies 3 times. Each attack has a 30% chance to stun the enemy for 1 turn. Let's do it. We got lucky with that stun. So we'll do that. We'll have Spectra use Special Assault. We will aim for one of these. Oh crap, I didn't pay attention to that. We'll just do this. Use Naomi's second skill to get in as much damage to these Claras. You want to aim for the Claras first. Or the Fire Purees if you don't know what their official name is. Boom. I should have used Spectra's third skill. Now they're going to get a turn. Do that. Yeah. But god dang, you know what? Even though this isn't really that scary of a stage, they managed to kind of damage Frawn a little bit. It really shows you that if you don't act carefully, even a stage that might be as simple as this, if you let these monsters go unchecked, they could really mess you up. So again, prevent these jokers from moving. Only aim for Sierra. You really just focus Sierra. Stun everybody if possible. And there was that stun from Leebly. Aim for Sierra. Okay. It was that easy. Naomi killed it. Anyways, I guess let's go down the list of all my units. So Spectra, you guys have seen him before. These are his stats. 91% crit rate. Wow. I really went crazy with the crit rate. So there we go on that one. Scrolling. Here's Naomi. Now Naomi doesn't have tons of damage, but you can see that I really focused on her runes. I went attack crit damage HP or whatever. I think that really is useful, especially if you're going to be attempting to do Abyss. So she has tons of attack, tons of HP, and almost 200% crit damage. So that's pretty good. But again, energy, fatal. In the future, though, you go rage, energy, rage. Rage Revenge would actually sound pretty cool. I would like to try her on that. Maybe on Triple Revenge. Who knows? Could be crazy for Giants. That is not who I'm going to show you guys. The Wind Phantom Thief. Julian. There are his stats. Of course, he's unawakened, so he kind of looks worse. But 80% crit rate. There's some crit damage. I believe he's on speed crit damage attack. There we go. Yeah, his runes aren't exactly the craziest, but he's on Despair Blade. Despair for that extra chance to stun. It always helps. But Fraun, of course. Fraun has 108 speed, 809 defense. Holy crap. 836 attack, 14k HP. Could be better on the HP, but I'm trying my best here. So, there we go. Holy crap, I was really grinding out that defense. So, Swift Energy. And then Lauren, 101 speed, 25k HP. Not that great defense, but I make up for it. And accuracy, 80% accuracy. There we go. Now, of course, your runes won't look as good as this, but you saw how quick we beat it, so I doubt you're having that hard of a time. I'm so sorry if this was a quick video, but just in case you guys do need the help, there it is. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Pieces. Cowboy. Cowgirl. Boobies.